The company origin is pivotal to shaping our framework for investing. We started the firm 16 years ago. We started in 2008. We went through the great financial crisis.
And so we had the fortune, in retrospect, of watching the real estate market fall apart, the wheels come off of the train. What that helped us learn is how to manage through difficulty and distress.
I think what we saw during the GFC was a lot of distress, mostly regarding over leverage of assets and buying at a high price point above the basis of the building. So I think some of the main lessons that we've learned is conservative debt. We typically are 60 to 65% loan to value at the high end. Always fixed rate debt at a minimum of 5-year term. Those two things alone have helped allow us to not be overburdened and not have an asset that's performing well be pressured by the debt that's on the property.
Every decision that we make is based on our best knowledge with a tie back to history to make sure that we don't duplicate any of the mistakes that were made by all those people in 2008 and through the GFC. To ensure that our investors are protected, we take extensive measures to mitigate risk. We check and double check. We invest in areas and in economies where we believe there's not only sustainable opportunity, but the opportunity for failure is mitigated by multi-tenant, by well located. We buy things right on the way in. We always make sure there's a big mark to market. There's a lot of different insulators to keep us away from those bad times we'll remember so well.
Companies founded during the great financial crisis are much more risk averse, much more sensitive to positive cash flows, much more cost efficient. So when we go into investing, we try to budget for the unknowns, the what if the plan isn't completed in the certain amount of time. So we try to leave a contingency so that we're able to go in and still make the plan. So we leave a little room.
Our history makes us well prepared for the future because we've been through ups and downs. We've invested in at least 50 properties since then, and we've managed hundreds. We've bought and sold hundreds in the early years on behalf of clients. But we've seen most of the things that can happen in real estate, and this develops an intuition and a resilience and a firm history that allows you to overcome sort of whatever can pop up.
So as we go forward, keeping in mind what we've learned in the past, we hire very competent people. We love to use the phrase around here that we have exceptional colleagues. And we do. When we staff out positions in the company, we're allowing people to work in their areas of highest competency. That always leads to, if you've hired the right person, really good continuity, a high level of trust. That's critical in times like this.
The lessons that we've learned through these market cycles have really prepared us to not only weather the future, but to really take advantage of the future as well. The way that we go about investing needs a level of conservatism to be able to contemplate these downturns. The real estate market is a cycle. And so while right now we happen to be in a very fruitful time of the real estate cycle at the bottom of the market, we also recognize that these cycles come back again, and using the conservatism that we've learned through our history has helped us be better suited for the future too.